The laboratory is basically on just some Dark Elixir troops. We have the results from the clan games and we need to choose what we would like. Basically, all our heroes are done. Minion Prince has 2 levels and the Archer, Queen and Barbarian is a few levels off as well. I finished all of the walls, but what about all of the structures? How much do we actually have left? Hey friends, Ren here, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we are going through what has actually happened in the last month of progress being at Town Hall 13 and actually what we're trying to do now with the clan games finished, 2 builders free, quite a lot of loot and some time to figure out when we're going to Town Hall 14. Now switching over to the progress base, as we can see, basically what has happened since you were gone is that we have 4 heroes. The Archer Queen and the Barrier King is a few levels off. The Minion Prince has 2 levels and we need to get him upgraded. Grand Warden and the World Champion are done. Now for the laboratory, which is probably what is going to take us just about as long as we have left with heroes, which is perfect, is basically the Dark Elixir spells, some of the troops that we've spent less time using, and then a few of the siege machine. Typically or mostly the log launcher is what is being prioritized, and we have 1 level more on the blimp before it's completely maxed, which is nice. No further levels on it. The stone slam, or the wall wrecker is what it's called, is probably not going to be prioritized in terms of getting that done before Town Hall 14. We will see. Now coming into the structures, as you can see, it's actually recommending me going to Town Hall 14 now. We are not going to do that, I am sorry, but I do really want to have max heroes before going to the next level, as that is probably where I'm having the most fun, is when I'm not feeling the lack of discipline of not having max level heroes. And we're getting into Clan War Leagues very soon, so we're probably going to end off Clan War League by going to Town Hall 14. Now in terms of structures, all of the Archer towers have been completed. I just briefly started on the cannons and then realized we'll actually have to do Teslas first. It doesn't really matter, but you know, in terms of ranking things, Teslas are more important than cannons. But yeah, so Teslas are the next thing. We have finished air defenses, expos, bomb towers, air sweepers, inferno towers, eagle artillery, and so on. So it's basically the cannons, wizard towers, and mortars left, and then a few levels on the, 1 level on the hidden Teslas. And then we have traps, and that's it. So it's heroes and defenses that are left, and then the laboratory, which is its own thing. But let's just go ahead and check it out. So for the Minion Prince, we can get him to level 50, and we are just going to upgrade him now. So this is the second to last level that we have him on. So let's just do that. 80,000. There we go. Now, before we do anything with the last builder, because we can't really use our elixir for anything because, well, walls are maxed and all of the laboratory elixir troops have already been completed. But for the results here, we get a book of building, which we already have. We get a rune, probably gems. So what do we want? So we probably want the gems because the clock tower is not really important and the elixir is really not important. For the next one, gold, we're not really, things are not upgrading as fast as we need gold for. 50 gems, how much is it's probably way more, isn't it? Yeah, it's 120, so it's not even like we can buy one. Do we have anything left in here? What about raid metals? No, there's nothing, it's tomorrow. So the gems, and then power potion, we only have 3, maybe that one. So if we hit, yeah, maybe that one. And then the laboratory potion. Walls or super potion? Super potion could help us when we want to save Dark Elixir for Town Hall 14, which is really heavy on Dark Elixir due to all of the pets. Might be worth it actually, just thinking out into the future. What are we probably going to use? In terms of wall rings, it's probably only 1 wall we can do with that. We can't see that, but I believe it's like 1. It's probably 4 wall rings for that next level. Now 30,000 Dark Elixir is not really worth it, so we're obviously going to go with the builder potions. Now a rune of gold, if we think about it, they changed the clan castle to cost elixir. Previously it was a gold upgrade, if I'm not correct, or if I'm correct. So everything that's important for the next town hall level is elixir, same as usual. And that's level town hall 15. So everything that we get is actually elixir driven, that we need to prioritize once we hit that next town hall level. So the gems is probably going to be worth the most, and the book of building. Now we have 7 days. Unfortunately, we're not going to go to town hall 14 before that, so we're going to have, you know, a little bit of downtime. So we're going to go with the book of building. So we're going to collect this first, so let's take that, and that's going to prompt us to get the extra one. And you know, we can't really choose anything, we can't really choose the book before we've actually used it. Now, is there anything that we can actually use it for? Obviously that's a book of hero, probably not, right? So it is really a question of do we want to just use the book of building on anything? We should maybe have thought about that beforehand, but we can't. Let me just think about it for a second. Okay, so I'm actually going to wait with the book of building. I might do something weird with it. I'm not currently sure, so I'm just going to wait with it. But what we do want to do is actually upgrade one of these Teslas. That's going to 11, that is going to 12, so let's move that over there. Let's move that to the very top, just like that. So these are all level 11, and this one is going to level 12. So here we go, 3 million, and it's a 2-day, 9-hour upgrade. There we go. Boom. Amazing. I mean, we could probably just use the 2 builder potions. Probably just going to do that just for the sake of, you know, we have so much gold and I want to do an attack with you. But just before we do that, I want to show you the armor that I'm using. Obviously I don't have the queen nor the minion prince or the king for that matter, but we are using the super hawk riders. I've fiddled a little bit with the attack, and this is as of right now the best attack strategy that I've found. I am trying to hit town hall 14s. It's not always going great, but we will try and go out and see what we can make happen. All right, a mixed town hall 13 / town hall 14. Pretty new town hall 14 actually just upgraded, it looks like, by the hero being boosted. So with this attack strategy, usually you want to go for the clan castle, but it's rarely efficient to do it when it's just so far out of the way. So I'd rather go for the town hall, mainly due to the town hall explosion being a thing. So let's send in this right here. Let's do something like this: 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4 2, and those right there. This looks good. And then we're going to send in the royal champion and the log launcher. So it's a bit different in terms of previously what you'd like to see happen here is that you have the king and the queen go in and take things out, but since we don't have the king nor the queen, we are obviously not able to do so. So this is how I'm approaching it. Sometimes it goes good, sometimes it goes a little bit less than good, and you know, that's just how it is. Not having all of your heroes is just less efficient than it could be if you had them, but we still get some value. And taking down the, let's just get the cannon and get out of there, taking down the town hall, especially with the town hall explosion, as I mentioned, is actually really good, so we do appreciate that. Now let's just use the ability right here, coming into a little bit of a more dense area. Then I am going to heal on top of that. We still have the rage. We should probably have used that on the actual, let me just freeze this over here, and then rage. There we go. Are they gonna, where's the warden doesn't know what he wants to do. Can we, no, we can't take out. I was wondering if we could get the cane. Actually, the cane could have been great, just because, you know, he can just demolish everything. We have some stuff on the bottom side. We have the royal champion being decently healthy, a few hawks left as well. It's probably not, or it's not going to be a 3-star for sure, but maybe we can get a high 80% 2-star, maybe something like that. Oh, it's so close that we get the cane. Getting the cane will actually make a difference here, but we're not, unfortunately. I should maybe have saved the minion just in case we could get him, because if we got the cane now, we could actually have gotten the 3-star. Well, that's how it is. It's not optimal having these lower or hitting these town halls with no heroes or less than optimal in terms of heroes. But it's all good. We do make it work. We're probably going to get absolutely destroyed. Yeah, we are. So let's just get out of there and let's see if we can do another attack and be more successful. All right, a Town Hall 13. Let's actually see if we can triple this one right here. Ooh. Do we actually want to? We probably have to. Yeah, we probably do have to. So let's just do it. 1, 2, and then the ice golem in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then in right there. Taking that out, getting the rest of them, and then the Royal Champion. We can potentially just put the skeleton spell on the top side right there. We are going to get some issues. No, it's going to be alright. Can we actually rage? Let me rage a bit on the side here just to get the most value out of that. Probably a swagged invis spell right there, but that's fine. And the rage spell was probably a bit too early. Also, okay, we're going to make do. What else can we take out here? Maybe the expo is going to be fine. Can we actually get more given that? Let me put 2 of those in right there. No, we're going to get out. Top side of things. No, we're going to go in right here because then we can get the cane with us. There we go. And everything is in, looks like. Yep. Do we actually just want to use the ability early? Yes, we do. Yeah, because we're on that scatter shot right there. So getting most of that splash DPS out of the way or negated by having the ability is really, really nice. We are going to take a lot of damage right here. Should have put the healing spell down earlier. They are going to go on the outside, which is terrible for us because the healing spell is now pretty much swagged. That is bad on my end. The minion prince is also completely demolishing our troops. Yeah, that healing spell should have been used earlier and I should have seen that they would go on the outside. Still looks decent. We have the free spell. We still have some health recovery left on the Royal Champion. We get the Hog Puppet when we go to Town Hall 14, and that is what we are going to use and max out if I'm correct. Now I'm going to freeze right here just before that scatter shot actually damages. Please Warden walk with us. We still have the K max level. Probably need to, yeah, the ability is just auto ability right here. And the Royal Champion will go down to the single target Inferno, it looks like. 3, 4, no, we actually do get it. Insane. That's the 3-star. I'm gonna get the 3-star right here because we do have the star bonus. I've gotten some arrows. I don't know if you I don't know if you guys have done that as well or gotten that as well. Basically, when I get the star bonus, what ends up happening is that, wait, are we even going to get it? 99, yeah, we are. The game forces me to reload. Let's see if it happens right here. Let's just go back. We get the star bonus. Nope. Okay, well that's it guys for the video. We have a couple of hours left with the boost even before we actually get the next upgrade, and I'm just going to continue on the Teslas, heroes and everything, and probably within a few weeks we're going to get to Town 14. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.